Hi, I'm Nixie, and today I'm going to be having a look at some items I bought from Temu. Now, a little while ago I did do an AliExpress haul, but Temu seems to be all the rage at the moment, doing a lot of advertising, so I thought I'd try them out. So let's have a little look at what I bought. So let's start with this little plant. Now obviously this is a bit big for Barbie, but the idea was that I could sort of pull some of these out and use them in smaller pots. So I've already done that with this. I just pulled like a little section out, and now I've got more of a Barbie size plant. Now this was under £2, and I think that's quite good considering I'm going to get quite a lot of plants out of this. Next up, I've got this little pink fan. It's not incredibly detailed, but it's a good scale, and I thought in the background it would look quite nice. It feels like it's made, I don't know, if it's maybe sort of a metal or a resin. But like I said, from a distance it looks quite nice, even though close up it's maybe lacking some details. But yeah, I think that will work. Moving on to something definitely a bit more detailed is this little retro phone. Now honestly, I love it. I don't even know what I'm going to use it for, but it was too cute to pass by. As you can see, there are little holes in the receiver so you can talk and listen. The wire is curly, and where you do the dialing, it does move around. So like I said, it's just really cute, and yeah, I couldn't resist. Sticking with a retro theme, I also got this radio. So these dials don't actually move, or at least they don't seem to really move, but it is quite detailed. It's got all the little frequency numbers on there so you can tune the radio. There's buttons, and it would have a dial there for the volume, so it doesn't move, but it's quite nice. On the back though, it does have an aerial which you can pop up. So it's a nice little detail. So I think maybe one of my Barbies is just going to need to be a bit of a retro fan, because I liked these. These were cute. Now, the last of the retro items I got is this boombox, which is quite adorable. So the handle, it does move up and down, and these little switches here, they do work. These dials, they don't twist. However, this one here does slightly move. So, got that one there. What's really cute is, if I can actually get that, this has a little cassette player bit, and the cassette does come out. So, that is quite adorable. At the back, this section here where the batteries would be, you can, if I can get it open, yep, it comes out. It's a little bit pointless, but it's just cute that they've added all these little details. This has been falling out a bit for me though, so I don't know if I can maybe sort of squidge these up a bit to help it, but yeah, I just like the detail on that. It's really cute. So moving on to some clothes, I'm just going to grab my Margot Robbie doll here, and let's have a try. So first up, I have this navy dress. It's quite a thick material, so that's quite nice. I think it does need a little bit of an iron though. There's some creases which I don't think should be where they are. I think it doesn't fit too badly around the chest. It's got sort of little fold details just to give it definition. It does Velcro in the back. So yeah, I don't think that's too bad a summer dress. You know, I didn't actually notice when I unboxed her that she's got this sort of darker streak of hair. It wasn't until I tied it up in a ponytail, because before it was down. So yeah, just interesting fact. Next up, I've got this pink dress. It's got little puff sleeves and quite a pretty little daisy floral pattern. It velcros at the back, and you know what, I think that's quite a cute summer dress as well. I think she suits that quite nicely. And also, because this dress is made of a stretchy material, it does also fit on a curvy Barbie. Now I also got this pink hoodie and shorts. It came as a set. The hoodie does not have any fastenings. There's no Velcro in the back, so you've just got to hope you can sort of fit it over your Barbie's head, which it was fine, but it made it maybe just slightly more difficult than if it had a little bit of an opening. Now to help with the fit, the hood does sort of go right out to the shoulder, so you've got a bit more room for getting your Barbie's head through. On my one, there is a bit of a mess of the stitching right here, which if you sort of fold it over, isn't going to be too noticeable, thankfully. So this is it with the hood up. Obviously she's got her hair in a ponytail, so that's not looking great. If you had shorter hair Barbie, it might fit a little bit better, but it covers her head. The shorts are a light denim and they have a lot of white stitch detail and they're folded around the bottom. They do Velcro up, but I did find it was a little bit tight. If you try and get the Velcro so it's sort of matching, it's just kind of pulling it a little bit, so I think it looks a bit nicer if it's maybe a little bit looser, the Velcro. So the final clothing item I got was this pair of white shorts. See, they also Velcro in the back, and I'm not quite sure what material they are, but they're quite soft feeling, so that's quite nice. And thankfully they're sort of thickish, because sometimes the white can be a bit see-through, so it's not too bad, got reasonable coverage for your Barbie. And back to the items I bought. Now this one we have already seen, because I used it for my beach day with Rachel. However, here's Margot sitting in it. Oh, I also forgot, sort of by way of more clothing items, I did get this little hat because I thought it was cute. So it's got a bow on the front and little pearl details around the middle. It's sort of made of a, I don't know, slightly feltish kind of material, but quite solid. So I can pop that on her head, and I do think that's quite cute. Now I did also buy this other chair because I wasn't 100% sure which one I was going to take to the beach, but this one looked a bit more like a garden lounger rather than I wanted the deck chair really for the beach. So here is Margot sitting in it. As you can see, it does have these armrests. It also does fit a little bit better. The deck chair was maybe just a touch small because it was sort of coming down to here, whereas this one, it supports her head as well. So just looking a little bit closer, the armrests are in pink plastic, the rest of it is in a silver plastic, and then the seat part is in this sort of satiny kind of pink material. And it does, if I can remember how, there we go, it does fold up for better storage. Now another item I bought in the consideration I might take it to the beach but didn't end up was this drink floaty. So I don't know, I've seen lots of people using these as obviously pool floaties for Barbies because they're a good size, and I thought it was kind of fun. You can have your Barbie sort of just plonked in them and they can sort of float in the pool. But I decided not to take it to the beach because again, it's maybe more for a pool than the sea. Obviously it does arrive deflated and you just have to blow it up when you receive it, but I don't know, I kind of like this little flamingo. Now I did get this set of 3 like bath sort of puffs that you sort of wash yourself with. They are maybe a bit more sort of 1/12 scale than 1/6, but I think you could probably use them in a bathroom just as sort of a little background item, and you wouldn't notice it too much that it's slightly small. So here's one just as a size comparison to Barbie. So maybe just a touch small, but I think you could definitely get away with that. Now my penultimate item is just this little pink bowl. I think it's metal, but it was cute and I decided to get it. My final item though is this little tin of butter cookies. Now the tin itself, metal, opens closed, but what's actually cute is you get the little biscuits with it. So this is the full set of what you get. So I'm assuming this you'd put inside. So it'd go in here. And these, I don't know if you just stack them up. I don't think you're meant to layer it. I think these are just meant to sort of push in here and then you put the cookies on top. Now this is a sticky pad, so I'm not sure if it's maybe for sticking this bit. You know what, I'm going to do it. So, taking one side off. Stick that in there and hopefully I can remove this side. Okay, that was difficult to get that off, but there we go. And now let's just try and carefully do this. Okay, now that's stuck. So for the cookies, I got 6 of this design, although one of them was a little bit underbaked. So on the back, I think it maybe got coloured the wrong side there. I got 4 each of these 2 styles. So that almost looks like a sort of pretzel twist kind of style, and this one is a little swirl. Again, like I said, so they're just sort of plain on the back, and then this side is the side that's been painted. I then only got 2 of this one, which this is the texture side and this is the flat side. So again, I think they maybe put the colour on the wrong side for these. Okay, and here it is with the cookies in it. So I managed to get all bar 2 of the cookies in here, but I do think that is pretty cute. So we have the lid, we have the cookies. Like, how adorable is that? So as this was my first time using Temu, what are my thoughts? Firstly, there was free shipping on everything, which always a bonus. Unlike AliExpress, where they added tax on after you went to the checkout, the prices that I saw when I was like searching were the prices I ended up paying. So there sort of wasn't any like little surprise at the end when you're going to pay. You saw the price, that's what you paid, no shipping, so loved that. I ordered these in 2 batches and they've got like a 15-day thing, or they give you a voucher, and both sets of orders came within 15 days, so no problems at all. They did seem to be a bit like AliExpress, where the items will, I guess, all go to a central place and you get them all together, even though I think the sellers are different. So I mean, it's always nice, you just only want one parcel really, you don't want them like loads of parcels turning up. In terms of range of items, I think because AliExpress has been going longer than I think Temu has, it maybe didn't have quite the variety, and also I think a lot of the items were quite cheap, which was great, but I think AliExpress seemed to have some slightly more expensive items that are a bit more detailed compared to Temu. So if you want a bit more basic and lots of stuff and free shipping, you know, 100% love that. But I did find AliExpress, they've got a lot more ranges where it's not for like Barbies and stuff, but for more 1/6 scale action figures, which just seem to have like quite a higher quality, which I couldn't find on Temu when I was looking. Like I said, they might get some eventually, but I just don't think there were quite so many sellers yet on Temu. Sorry, just side note, looking at that plant, I actually think you could probably use it at the size it is. Like if it was more in an outdoor space, I think that could work. But yeah, there's some nice items. I like the detail in some of these items. They're quite cute. I certainly wasn't displeased with anything, and I 100% will be buying from them again. Like I said, I love the free shipping. I love that I know exactly what price I'm paying before I get to the checkout. And the shipping seemed really good. No issues that I encountered. But anyway, do let me know what your favourite item from this haul was. And if you liked watching this video, please do hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos, do subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!